All right, and welcome. This is Chris Turner, aka DJ Venom, here with the Kingdom of Blingdom, and well, let's just say Elite Blingers are upline. And today it's Friday night, and it's kind of a slow night right now, but we do have Tawan Davis and Brianna
Hey.
Zamora. So we're going to talk today a little bit about their new businesses. Both of them are less than a month into the company, so we're going to talk a little bit about that and being a new consultant. If you're here for the first time, be sure to like this video, subscribe to the page, and leave any of your comments. You have questions or you need something answered, feel free to drop a line there. And we do these Zoom conferences 6 days a week, so if you would like to get involved in the conversation, send me a message and I will send you a Zoom, a join link so you can come in and join us. But we'd love to have you in here just as well. So, Tawan, how are you today?
I'm fine. How are you?
I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. So, we've been talking a little bit about your excitement to get started in your business.
Yes. I'm very
So,
excited.
now that
I,
you finally joined, what took you so long, girl?
well, actually, I was buying a lot of the pieces. So I was like, hey, I might as well go ahead and join the team. And then, I felt like I was family already just by, coming on y'all lives and, y'all just so nice. And, you know, I'm just
Right,
like,
right. But now once you signed up and you got your kid and all that kind of stuff, you're just like you're loving it, right?
yes, I'm excited. I'm very excited. I'm loving it already.
It's
I
kind of
have
like
people.
Christmas, isn't it? Because you get all of these
Oh,
cool
yeah.
and it's like kind of like I don't know if you've ever built, well, it's all probably for you guys, it's a lot like Barbies, you know what I mean? Because you
Right.
get your doll and then you get all the accessories and you got to get the shoes and the pants and the shirts and
Mhm.
the Barbie house and you got to have them all, right?
Right.
So it turns into kind of like Pokemon for you guys, where you've got to have every piece, and it don't even matter
Right.
vintage, new, like you're
Hmm.
just loving it.
And it's some nice pieces too, especially the new Z's that's out. I'm like, oh my gosh.
Yes, and well, I'm sure you've been watching the convention, the feeds
Yeah.
and stuff, seeing all these new pieces that are going through there. Aren't those
Yeah.
amazing?
Yes, I was so excited about the convention. I wasn't even there, just seeing the girls, like getting like Sarah, she got crowned, and Chris, what was it, Marissa?
Mhm.
I can't think of the name or whatever she was in, but just seeing them, I'm like, oh, I want to get up there to where they at. It's just like so exciting seeing them,
But I
in
know,
this business, and they're growing. Everybody's growing. You know,
yeah, but I'm sure that you're going to be one of those though that's going to end up growing a large team, and you're going to have your own little tribe, kind of like like the Kingdom of Lingdom for me and Sarah. I really
right?
think that you're going to end up having a whole bunch of people underneath you, and you're going to be leading a group. And then
Yes.
next convention, we're all going to go live it up.
Yes, I can't wait. I'm like, oh, I can't wait for next year to be there. And yo, I have a lot of people already now, and they're like, "Can I get your web?" Well, I'm like, okay. I'm like, girl, I'm gonna give it to you. You're gonna get it. Trust me, I'm gonna tag you. I mean, like, so many people love paparazzi. They love the jewelry, and I know it's a lot of people that will be interested in joining the team. I have few people now that's like, asking me questions, and they pretty much interested in getting in this business. You
Well, and
know,
you have a pretty big social following, so like I told you
right.
before, feel free to, if I know that this is new to you, so you may not be able to answer all
Yeah.
of the questions or know the best techniques to sell it. But if you
Uh-huh.
need any help at any time, make sure you let me know, especially since I'm your personal sponsor.
Yeah.
I will get elbows dirty and help you make this happen.
Yes, yes.
And of course, that goes for you too, Brianna. If you ever, I know I'm not your upline by any means. Like we're on completely different teams, as a matter of fact. But if you ever need anything at all, I mean, my goal, my whole purpose in all of this is to save all of you the time that I've wasted while I was learning how to do this.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. That's what's important.
Yes. And then another thing is, I was like, I'm gonna join. I was like, my health, all that stuff was coming in the way. And then now that I have joined, I'm like, oh man, I should have done this a long time ago.
Right. You know what?
No,
That's something that I tell everybody. Everybody that I
Yeah.
talk to about paparazzi, I tell them flat out that the one thing that I hear the most from everybody that's ever signed up with me is I wish I would have done it sooner.
I'm
And then the
telling you.
only thing that I've never heard from one of them is that I wish I wouldn't have signed up. Those are the two
Right.
things, like, everybody that signs up with this, no matter how little they do the work, nobody has ever said, man, I wish I didn't sign up with paparazzi.
Right. And then now that I've done it, I'm like, yes, I did it. Now it's time for me to get on the road,
Yeah.
And oh hey, Brianna, she's back.
I'm back.
And I'm excited for you too, Brianna.
I'm excited because I know exactly how you're feeling because I was just there a few weeks ago putting my board together, getting my new welcome kit, and I just got my second order. And I'm like super ecstatic over it.
That is so good. You'll be going to
Like
convention.
my whole dining room is my paparazzi office.
Yeah. This lady asked me yesterday, she said, how many people are in this business? I said, girl, a lot.
It's huge.
Yeah, seeing the convention, the thousands of people, I was like, oh my God.
Well,
And there's
Tawan, what's your consultant ID number?
Hold on. I keep forgetting the number. It is, I think it's 460 473.
Okay, so that means there's 467,000 consultants from the time that you signed up. The numbers are in order. From the very first consultant that signed up to now. Like me and Sarah, we're consultant 125416.
Really?
Mine's
So
473. So yours might actually be the other way around, Tawan, because mine's 473 987.
Okay.
Right. So like there's literally almost 500,000 consultants in paparazzi. But you want to know something that's crazy? Is that, like I said, 3 years ago when I signed up, I was 125. Right. So from 125 to 5,000, 500,000.
Like 125,000 or just 125 period?
Right.
We were 125,000.
Okay.
So our number was 125,416.
Dang. So that means that many people has joined since then, right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, definitely. And it's doubled in just the last year.
Yeah. It's like coming out so much over the last few years.
Right.
But see, here's the thing. People still don't even know about it. That's the funny thing. Even though it's been out for 10 years now, you're going to come across so many people that are going to be like, oh, I've never heard of paparazzi.
Yeah.
Yes.
Hello, June. Hello, Samantha. Hello, Lydia. Welcome.
Yes.
Hi. I'm doing amazing today.
Are you?
Yeah.
What's so amazing?
Business license today, so I'm super excited. I've been posting like crazy.
Yay, girl.
How you doing?
I'm good.
Hi,
Twan.
Hey, I'm glad I get to see you finally. Hey. You on YouTube.
Lydia's on a roll.
Yeah.
That's what she was just saying.
I'm getting on the roll. I'm gonna be at it tomorrow. I have to wait for some shipments to come in with all the stuff I needed to go live, and then I had to it was like all my stuff was delayed. I was supposed to get my inventory Friday and it didn't come to Monday. So, I'm just getting everything I need. Girl, I would have been live already.
Yeah, really
There's still a bit of a delay because of the COVID stuff just being lifted. So it's still gonna be kind of delayed, I believe.
Yeah, a lot of stuff was delayed. Yeah. So yes, I'm so excited. like just seeing y'all, I'm like, oh yes.
Well, these
And
things are definitely fun.
yes.
So since we've got a few in here and we have something, I've got a few things that I'd like to talk about. This is something that since we have Brianna and Lydia and Tawan in here that are all rather new. Samantha's fairly new too. She's only been in the business for about a month and a half.
Okay.
And then
June.
June's been here for a minute now, but June is just recently she's found her way through like events and stuff. So she's building her audience right now through events.
What?
And she's killing it.
She's killing it.
She's killing it. Yeah.
I'm doing an event in a few weeks. I'm very excited about it.
See, that's what I'm trying to start doing, events and vendors and stuff like that too.
Yeah. And that's huge for your business.
Yeah.
I'll let you know how it goes. I just messaged you my number.
Okay, you message me good. I'm gonna add you too so I can come support you. I try to support all the ladies.
Where are you at?
I'm in Texas. Where you at?
Oh girl, I'm in Michigan.
Oh man.
What part?
I'm
me and Crystal actually live 5 minutes away. She comes over. I can bring me stuff all the time.
That is awesome.
Yeah.
I'm over in Bay City, Michigan.
Bay City, I was like, we got a Bay City here. I was like, girl,
I
you
love
close to
Bay
me.
City. I've been up there once. It's beautiful. I'm by Detroit,
Really,
so
Bay
I'm on the
City.
hike, but we should get together.
I'm in Michigan too.
Oh, okay, y'all north.
Who's in Michigan? Samantha, where are you?
I'm way out in Washington, that state way up at the corner.
I didn't catch that. I'm sorry.
Oh Lord, we all scattered out. We all over the world. You in Washington? Wow.
Where are you at, Samantha?
I am in Holland, so I'm like right on Lake Michigan.
Okay, I'm actually thinking of buying a house in like Ludington, so we'd be close.
Yeah, I'm about 45 minutes from Grand Rapids.
Okay, so you're right by Ludington.
No, I'm south, like, well,
More
you know,
south. Okay.
us Michiganders go like this. Ludington's up here more, and I'm down here more.
Okay.
You know you're from Michigan when you go like this. Okay, I live here.
Yeah.
Right.
All right. I'm like way over here.
Oh, I see
Yeah.
you. Michigan.
So like he's over here, I'm way over here. So
right.
it's like gotta love the mitten.
Okay. So one thing I want to ask everybody here is who all are active. If you're active, raise your hand.
If you're active, raise your hand.
Okay. So we got three.
Like raise our hand on Zoom or raise our hand? Because I don't know how to raise my hand.
You can do it on Zoom too if you go down and where it says more.
More, okay.
Yeah. So if somebody's in a topic and we're talking about something and you know you're wanting to put your hand up so that you can speak, you know, that's one of the things we like to do in here. Okay, so you know, it gets difficult when we get a whole lot of people in here. So sometimes when there's quite a few, and like if I'm on topic about something and I'm trying to like help out with something, and then somebody has a point to add, you know, putting the raise hand emotion lets me know that you want to say something, and then I kind of break for you and let you have a spot to talk. But I did want to say though, since you three are active, that's awesome and that's amazing. And Lydia and Samantha, are either one of you close?
I'm trying to get active. Like I'm supposed to get active.
Okay. And how are you, Samantha? How are you doing?
Oh, I guess how would we know? I thought as long as we're like actively selling, that means like we're active.
Okay, so Brianna, at the first of the month, every month, our slate wipes clean. Okay, so that like basically we start at 0.
Okay.
And so when every month we have to get active is what they call it. And you have to purchase 25 adult pieces of jewelry to equal 50 PV. Now that makes you active. Right, and that's after the first.
So you know what I just ordered today?
Okay, so as long as when you go and take a look at your order, if you look at the total volume of it, As long as the volume is over 50 PV, that makes you active. Okay, now here's
I got quite hit 50. So I'll keep, I got some more orders to collect on tomorrow. I gotta go see my cousin. She ordered a bunch. It's crazy like how fast the pieces are selling.
Girl, yeah, them pieces go fast.
So fast. I'm like, listen, if you guys want these now, like you better take them. So I
150 pieces already.
I ordered 12 of these. Hold on. 12 of these in color. The silver, the gunmetal, and the black. I have like 4 sets left after 3 days.
They're gone.
Yeah, those are hot sellers.
They go so fast.
Yeah. They go fast.
So
Crazy.
real quick, I want to just clarify for you guys what active means. 1 second. I couldn't tell if there was going to be another one or not.
All right. You're sick still.
So since Tawan, you're new, and Brianna, you're rather new and not sure. So active means like when you sign up, you're a consultant, right? But when you've purchased 25 pieces of jewelry, or your customers have purchased 25 pieces of jewelry through your website, that means that per month, that means that you're an active consultant. You're actively working your business. And so paparazzi will include you in their search engines. If somebody were to call paparazzi or go to the website and enter in your zip code, you would come up as a consultant that's actively working their business because you're active. So
it's so 25 pieces. Okay.
Right. Now, so here, the way this works in this business is that if you're not active, there's really no penalty to you, but at the same time, that means that you don't count. You know what I mean? Like you're a consultant, but you're not counting in anybody's numbers as far as like, you know, how this team, like this team, and when you get active, you contribute 50 of your PV to the overall volume of our team.
Right.
Right. So by every piece of jewelry that you sell through your website comes as points basically for our team. And the more points we get, that's how we rank up.
So we rank up by that. Okay.
Right. So if you're not active, you haven't put up any points. And so it basically means you're sitting on the bench and you're not doing anything at all with your business or for your business.
Right.
You know, and that doesn't necessarily mean that you're not doing anything at all, because you could be trying to sell. But here's the truth. It only takes 15 pieces of jewelry per month to sell and be able to collect that money and buy 25 pieces. So as long as you could sell 15 pieces of jewelry in a month, being active should not be a challenge. So that means that what we need to do for Lydia and Samantha is we need to come up with a way to get you guys getting those 15 pieces sold so that you can turn around and put that money in to get active.
Right.
And
yeah, I know. I'm trying like hard posting, whatnot. Like I'm really trying. Like
no,
if you
and I get it, Lydia. So, you know, and right now, so what might be good for you is to try to set yourself a goal to sell 2 pieces of jewelry every day. If you could find a way to sell 2 pieces of jewelry every day, you know, within the next week, that would make you active. Right. And then don't forget too that you can use your messenger and you can message some of your friends that you know, then say, hey, did you see that I sell jewelry? You know, I saw this piece and I thought maybe you might like it. You know, everything that I sell is $5.
Oh,
you know,
I'm huge on that. I
can...
did that today with a piece I ordered. Yes.
Right.
You gotta sell your business. But you gotta sell yourself too. You gotta go out live and they gotta see you.
Yes. Yes.
They like
but right
that.
now,
People
right
like
now,
games.
And when I went, I was showing people the kits that we can get. The start, and you know how that works and whatnot.
Okay. Well, now remember the kids stuff, only you can get it. And but the bad part about the kid stuff is that it doesn't give you PV, so that doesn't help you get active.
Oh, so the kids don't come. Okay.
I'm talking about kids jewelry. I was talking about the starter kits.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm not. What were you telling them about the starter kits then?
I'm seeing and showing them what all included in them.
Oh, okay.
Like I went on site to show them.
Okay.
So like me walking through.
For sure. Well, and remember, if you ever need any help, you know where to find us. You know what I mean? So even if you get somebody that's on the fence or they're asking you questions and you don't know how to answer it, message me right away and I'll shoot you your answers and you can continue your conversation with them. You know, don't ever feel like you're stuck.
Right.
I even said in my life, if they had any questions, they could ask me. And if I don't know, talk her up. Let them know, you know, hey, this got a question. I'm going to respond to this.
Right.
Real quick, I'm gonna hold on real quick. I'm gonna mute everybody that isn't speaking for the moment, just because people's microphones are picking each other's up and it's causing a lot of breakup. So Lydia, go ahead and unmute your mic and finish what you were saying.
I had also explained that
better.
They ain't alone in it. If I don't know an answer to a question, someone above me might know. So I can always go through, ask someone else the same question that they had asked, and you know.
Yeah, for sure. And so I know you and June have been talking a lot lately, trying to get you going. How you feel about that? Does it help having somebody to kind of bounce ideas off of and keep you motivated and moved?
That does help a lot, because sometimes I get like stuck with when I'm just trying to bounce out ideas off myself. That doesn't really work as well. So bouncing ideas off of someone else is kind of like get me a bit more going.
That's good. That's good. I'm glad to hear it. And June's awesome. So, you know, she's used to kind of taking care of people. So that's really good that she's there for you. Now, have you reached out to gosh, I don't remember her new name, but Nisi?
Last time I talked to Nisi, I told her that I was very confused about her new outlook, considering that she's no longer considering herself a girl. So it makes me very confused, and it's hard for my brain to process right now.
No, and I get that. I don't know. I don't understand what she's doing there either, or you know what. I know what she's doing, but I don't get involved with that part of it. I meant as far as like the business though. Have you talked to her at all about her business or your business together? Not like.
Not recently. She's barely been talking to me recently, so it's kind of been iffy.
Okay, well then even more importantly, I'm glad that you have June then as somebody that can help guide you along. You know, so even though your personal sponsors, you know, not quite in the loop of thing, I want you to also know that Joyce, her personal sponsor, is a very, very close friend and even like sister to June. And Joyce, Joyce is one of my personal sponsors that signed up with me and my wife probably when we first started our business. Like she's one of our first consultants that signed up with us. So she's been with us for quite a long time. And as much as she isn't able to do a lot of the things in business, she knows a lot about this business. So the more you, June, and even Joyce get together and help each other out, oh my gosh, I bet you'd get a lot of good things happening there. And like I said, Joyce is part of your upline team. So
Yeah, I have been going onto the website and like stealing different graphics for newer and older pieces and like posting them like crazy as of today.
okay.
So,
Well, keep it up. I'm glad to see the good work. Like I said, just see what you can do to try to make sure you get active this month. That's key number one, right?
yeah, that's what I've been doing. Like I've been posting on Snapchat, Instagram, TikTok, my Facebook story, my group page even.
I'm proud. I love this. Are you guys hearing this? She's working it. She's working all the angles. She's using all the systems. That's what I'm saying. Way to go, Lydia. All right. Thank you so much, hon. I'm going to move on to Samantha for a minute and find out how she's doing with her getting active. And I'm not picking on either one of you two. We're here to help. All right. And
Oh yeah, I'm making sure I'm hitting everything.
definitely.
Even if it's not at the same time, I'm going down the line.
Perfect. Well, keep it up and you'll see the progress from it. Be consistent. Do it every day.
I'm watching for it.
There you go. Right on. Samantha, how are you, hon?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing good. How's things with you and Becky?
Oh, God.
Is she still there with you?
Yeah, she's still here.
Okay, good.
She's not with me right at this moment, but she's still here.
No, that's great. That's great. And so how's business been for you? I haven't seen, I'm quite focused on a lot of things I'm doing. So I haven't necessarily been able to follow up on how your lives have been going or what you've been posting or so forth. So you want to tell me what's going on with your business?
I did the tax-free Tuesday and sold 4 pieces that day.
Okay.
And then I did then I got my box I ordered last month, and that had like 80 some odd pieces in it because I did a big order. And I got that in Thursday, I believe it was. And 2 of the moms that come up and pick up kids, I'm going through this box as they walk in the door, and I'm like, I do not have a new box of jewelry with me. And they ended up staying and going through all of the jewelry, and I ended up selling 10 pieces that day. So here I'm at, like, I'm 1 short of making myself active.
That's what I'm talking about. That's where, see, and that power of 15, you know how powerful that is, right? You get those 15 pieces sold, be able to buy that 25. You're just going to multiply on that inventory.
Well, and then I gave a piece out when I went out to dinner with Becky last night, and our waitress was phenomenal. And so I gave her a piece and my card, and then we left some cards at the restaurant when we left, and then I handed out a couple cards today while me and Becky were out. So
very cool.
And I'm so excited I got my paparazzi hat.
There you go. That's what I'm talking about. I don't even have that yet. I've been asking Sarah to get me one, and she keeps forgetting. I'm gonna have to just go put it in the cart myself.
And I wear it everywhere I go.
I love it.
My little mouse bed.
Awesome.
And of course, I bring my bling bag with me. My bling bag says, "Stop me, shop me."
There you go. Perfect.
And then it's full of like bling too. It's like got a bunch of bling in there.
So, is there anything that's slowing you down right now or causing you a struggle?
I think mostly right now it's summertime right now, and my kids during the day with the daycare, it's harder to do a lot of things, but I am still doing things because the older ones are excited. Like I have a few girls that are like, oh, yeah, Sam, let's see what pretties you have. Let me help you take pictures. And so we're doing that during the day. So they're pretty excited about how many ever, as the 5-year-old calls them, pretties. That
Right.
I want this pretty, and I want this pretty, and I want this one. And I'm like, you can't have that, man. Sam's gonna sell them and make money.
Well, and how long the summer lasts for you in that area?
Well, I think we start at the end of this month. Like schools around here will start at the end of this month. But my biological ones will be doing online schooling. So.
Oh, gotcha. Okay. Well, good deal. Good deal. I'm glad that you're almost active. Keep up the hard work. Appreciate it. Glad, and I'm glad that things are still, working good for you, and you and Becky are, being able to keep the road going.
Yeah, I was super excited because when I sold those 10 pieces the other day, like I have the square that I do my invoices on.
Right.
And so the 4 pieces I sold, that's how they got invoiced. So I have that money sitting on my square. And then when I sold pieces, I also have a bank account that's strictly paparazzi. And so when I got cash for that, or they gave one of the moms send it to me on Facebook or something like that, so right into my bank account, I transferred all that money, and now it's sitting in my paparazzi account waiting for me to go spend it.
Right. There you go. Ready to order up. I love it. That's good stuff. So, Brianna, I wanted to talk a little bit more with you too. Lydia, do you have something to say real quick before I do?
Yeah, thank you. I was going to show you. These are all full of graphics. Starter kits, necklaces, rings, sales graphics, as well as the earrings and the bracelets.
Nice. Got some organization going there.
Yeah. I wanted to keep it as organized as possible, so I separated the rings from the necklaces from the bracelets.
So you're using a VIP group, right?
There's not enough people for it to be VIP. There's only like 38 people in there.
But it's a group page, right?
Yes, it's completely public right now.
Okay. Well, and
once
another thing you might also consider, since you have your albums like that already and set up, is you can put photo albums in there of bracelets and a photo album of necklaces. If you haven't already done that, that makes another easy way for them to be able to go shop them. And then when somebody claims one, you can just mark it as sold, so that way they know that it's no longer available.
Oh. See, I only got that in my computer inventory, but I'll probably see about that on the Facebook.
Be real easy to make you in the VIP in your Facebook group. Go and create an album, name it bracelets, and then upload all of those pictures in there. And that way, all of those are available. And then anytime you wanted to put one on your page, you could just share it back to your page, or you can bump it up and it would come back into the feed. And then anybody can go and they can just view your albums, and they'd be able to see your inventory and what you have on hand at any time. But the trick with that, though, is don't count on people to do it, because people are lazy, right? They're probably not going to necessarily go there. So the cool thing about that is that you can, like, let's say you go live, right? You go live tonight, and at the end of your live, you can go and take one of your albums, say your bracelets or your necklaces or something, and you can copy the link to your album, and you can post it in the bottom of, like, you can put it in the comments of that live video at the very end after you're done in the replay, and it will notify everybody that watched your live video that you've commented, and it'll show the comment that'll take them to the album.
Oh.
See, so
Okay.
you get real tricky with playing around with how to get people to see stuff.
Okay, real quick. Do you mind show? Because I got my group pulled up. Do you mind showing me how I can make an album? Because I'm not sure how to do that in a group. I know how to do it on my regular Facebook page, just not on my group page.
I'll tell you what, let me get with you on that one when I can actually sit at my computer and look at it at the same time, because all the buttons are in different places versus phones and so forth. But what you can also do is, if you're a member of me and Sarah's Kingdom of Lingdom VIP group, you can always go look at her albums, because she does that as well. She doesn't do it for all of her jewelry, but like she'll go through her top items of the week kind of thing and throw up an album. And you don't have to do that with all your jewelry either. You could just do it with like set pieces and things like that. Things that you think look good together. Post those kind of things.
Okay.
Just a little tip for you.
Okay. Like, I know how to do it on my regular Facebook page. It's just in my group. I haven't worked with groups very much, so I'm like,
June, do you know how to set up a group album? June?
You calling me?
Do you happen to know how to set up a group
Stand
album?
by. Stand by. Please.
Copy.
My
Copy
dogs
that.
are doing the freak out. Okay, I got a weird family. Okay, go ahead.
Copy that. So we were just talking about Lydia having albums. Do you know how to make an album in a VIP group?
Yep.
Can you help her make an album in her VIP group for like bracelets, and then another album for necklaces? She's already got the pictures separated. She just needs to upload them and create an album.
Okay, no problem. I can help you, Lydia.
Perfect. There we go. Thank you, June.
Welcome.
All right. So, Brianna, how are you?
I'm doing pretty good. This month has already been a lot better since last month, because last month was my first startup month. So I've got my resupply in, and that definitely helped boost my sales, because I was just stuck with the same pieces for a while because the shipping is so delayed. But I did a flash sale last night and I made $20. And
Sweet.
then flash sale today, made $10. I went out with my bling today because I have a client that's getting married and she's ordering 6 necklace sets for her bridesmaids. And I had to go talk with her, and I ended up selling pieces to her manager at work. So
when is she getting married?
September 4th. So is it faster if she orders it to her house? Because
yes.
Okay, yeah, because she needs to get it in like ASAP. She's just talking with her girls, finding out, everything. So but tomorrow I'm going to collect on a sale. I've got my my inventory, I've already invoiced for these next couple orders. I've got like some nice orders. These are like $40 worth in these bags that I have to collect on. So
can I give you an option, or like an idea of an opportunity?
Yes.
So if you have somebody that's getting married here real soon and you want to get some of their customers, what you can do is you could offer to throw a party for her as the bride. Okay. And she can invite all of her friends and family and everybody to a party with you. And you do a live showing your jewelry. And every 10 pieces that are sold, she gets a free piece because of her friends and family that have purchased.
Okay.
Right? Like
I wasn't sure how the parties worked yet, because I hadn't had anyone request one yet. But I have another girl that sells Pure Romance, and she was talking about doing like a kind of like a dual party. She has girlfriends that like jewelry, and then like kind of doing something like that. I don't know.
As long as you don't do the party at the same time, you know, if you have like they have what they call vendor events where they have a bunch of different people that come together and in a group, and then they all sell a bunch of their products, and that's not allowed through paparazzi because they don't want you to sell your product alongside somebody else selling a product.
Oh, okay.
Okay, but what you could do, who's your upline?
Amanda Sauvé.
Amanda Sauvé. Oh, she's great. She's great. I don't know if
I love her.
and I don't know if Amanda does much for events, but do you know who Teresa Reidenbach is?
No.
Okay, she's
No, Marcus.
Right. Yeah, that's my upline as well. But Teresa is, if you were to search her in Elite Blingers, she's another Elite Blinger, but she does a lot of host parties.
Will you spell her last name?
It's let me look it up to make sure I spell it correctly.
So that I can write it down because.
Okay, it's REICHENBACH.
Okay.
Now, and like I said, if you message her and let her know that I sent you her way, she does a lot of host parties. And so if we get something that you are interested in, she would be a great person to get a lot of information about or from. But go ahead and continue. I just thought that was a great opportunity to mention a host party because you have somebody that's getting married.
Yeah, no, and I didn't think of that either. So I'll definitely reach out to her and offer that. So, because I don't have a lot of inventory right now, but I have more orders coming in. It's just delayed. So
yeah,
waiting. But that's okay because I mean I got quite a bit still.
Well, and the best way to circumvent the delays is so if you order blockbuster pieces and like let's say you wanted to place an order and get nothing but blockbuster pieces, you can order as many blockbuster pieces if you want. As long as they're only blockbusters, they should ship almost immediately. Because blockbuster pieces are always in stock. It's when it has other items connected to it that are around the warehouse that they've got to go get and they've got to fill and all that take them a little bit longer. And that's just hearsay. That's what I've been told. But also, if your customers order from the website, they're going to get their orders in before you ever will.
That's right? What I figured. So I did tell her, but she wants me to do it because she's like, I just don't have time for that because I get it. She's planning her wedding, and that she wants me to do that. So I'll talk with her. We'll figure it out. We'll make sure we get it.
Yeah, it would definitely be faster if it came from her.
If she orders it, do you know roughly the time frame of when she should receive it?
I would say probably within 8 days.
Perfect, because she's got just under a month until her wedding. So.
Yeah, and if you were to order it, it would probably be about 3 weeks. So if you were to order it, you're going to want to order it sooner the better.
Yeah, she was trying to get it in yesterday or today, but she was waiting on her girls to decide everything in that. So that's fine. But
yeah, I gotcha. And then also, anytime your customers can go and order from the website, that's fast too. I would definitely encourage website sales. I know I don't personally get a lot of them. Most of our people shop from us. But once they experience the website and what it does for them, I don't know if you know this or not, but at every day when the new releases drop, they don't just drop for you, they drop company wide. So even your customers at that time can go and shop the brand new releases. And
that's where she was shopping for her wedding pieces for her bridesmaids was on my website. And I was like, here, because this is way more than what I have available. She wanted specifically silver.
Right. Definitely. Yeah. But the new pieces that do come out, they come out company wide, but your customers have the same access to them as you do. So it's not like, okay, well, we're going to drop them to the consultants and then later next week, whatever's left, we're going to offer to the website. It's the opposite. It all drops at the same time. So as a new consultant, do you have any questions or maybe anything that you're struggling with that we can help you with?
I guess just reaching more people.
So the first thing I would suggest to you, if you haven't already done it, is take a look at YouTube and search for Facebook algorithms, paparazzi. Search those 3 words: Facebook algorithms, paparazzi, and there's a lady named Patricia Shevling that will come up in the search. And she has an amazing video on how paparazzi's little robots will help you build an audience or can keep you from building an audience. And so
Right.
once you understand a lot of that, it will make it easier for you to be able to grow an audience as well. And
I
then
know if I'm sorry, I don't know if any of the other girls have a Facebook page, but you can boost your Facebook page and boost your posts, and it will reach more than your friends list. It's gonna like put a sponsored ad out.
Yeah.
Public.
Right.
So
Right.
that definitely helps reach more people.
When you go live, do you go live on your personal wall or do you go live on your Facebook page?
I go live on my personal wall and then I post it to my business page.
Perfect. Okay, good. Good.
Because I went live on my personal ones and I just didn't get as good of an audience as when I go on my personal page.
Yeah, I gotcha. Also, Brianna, I wanted to let you know that I have a Zoom Messenger group set up so that every time I go live on Zoom, I post the link into the Messenger group. Nobody comments and nobody drops emojis. I mean, like, we try to avoid that. So if you'd like to be added to that group, it's the way I kind of like let everybody know, hey, I'm live. Here's the link. Come join us.
Okay.
So if you'd like to be added to that group, I can add you to that.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine.
And then also in the chat right here, if you go down to more and then click on chat, there's a link in there that I just posted. Okay, Lydia, thank you. But there is a link for a Google document that I just posted. It's what I call the KoB training library. It's got a lot of videos listed in there and some groups that you can join as far as getting some training. Feel free to take a look at that. I offer it to anybody and everybody that wants to use it. But there are a lot of different videos in there that will help you build viewers, that will help you work with your pages, that will help you literally with pretty much anything in the business. But those are common videos that we pass around to each other that are all just in one easy place to find. So that might also help you whenever you're bored or you're trying to, maybe get a little extra paparazzi in you. You might want to take a look at some of those videos. I'm sorry?
From the moment I wake up to the moment I sleep, I'm working my business.
Hey, you know what? That's what's going to make you that entrepreneur, right?
That's how I made $150 in 3 days. Okay.
There you go. That's what's up.
Over 150. It's been taken off.
That's what I like to hear. So, have you been watching much of the convention and seeing all of the excitement that's going on for it? Is that something that you're are you guys
I know they post everything in the Elite Blingers page, and I forget to go to the link, so I'm usually always working until 10 o'clock. So, and then once I lay down and I forget, but I'm always doing my challenges. That motivates me to get on and go live. So, having that support.
For sure. Hello, Miss D. How are you today?
Hey guys, sorry it took me a while to find that button.
It's one of those things. How are you doing, girl?
I'm doing pretty good, doing good. We just had our first week back to school, and so that's been fun.
I am surprised you didn't go to convention this year.
Yeah, I made the decision right at the last minute to cancel my trip. So
oh no,
I did not go.
Oh, that's terrible. What made you say?
It was tough. I just decided that it wasn't a place where I'd feel really comfortable with the growing numbers of COVID and probably, I mean, I've seen pictures. Everybody's pretty close to each other and not a lot of face mask wearing, even though it's part of the rules right now. And so that just would not make me comfortable. So I decided not to go.
Oh man, that's too bad. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, me too. It's been really hard looking at all the pictures, but at the same time, I really wanted to see what I missed. And I know I missed a lot, but I think my heart was content knowing that I did what I felt was best for me and my family. So,
Right.
yeah, my customers weren't too mad. I shared it with them. I thought they'd be the most upset because they actually helped me to earn the money to buy the ticket in the first place. But they were behind me, so it was good.
Well, that's good.
Yeah. I guess
Well,
it was
you gotta
another
stay
time
safe.
for
You know
us
what I
to
mean? That's
bond.
more important. I mean, I love the event and the convention and all that kind of stuff. But I mean, if you're at risk, and then there's really no point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Something like that. Yep. So that's how I've
I
been
get
doing.
you.
Still pushing the business, still loving everything about it. I don't really have any major issues. I know that's always your question, like what's your biggest concern and that type of thing. And I don't really have one. I think I'm just excited. I've had probably every live I've done this week and last week have been amazing. So while others were having a trouble in July, I didn't. I've had some really exciting big sales, and I'm just hoping it keeps on going.
Yeah,
Keep
you know,
that
it was that
momentum
way for
up.
Sarah too. She actually broke her record in June
So that's weird. Yeah, like
or
I
July.
don't know, but it's great, right?
Yeah, yeah. I know
Yeah.
some people are complaining of the struggles, but
Mhm.
luckily, we're able to swing through it.
Mhm.
You
And
know,
I
but
kind of,
it's
never
taken
know.
yeah,
Oh,
it
go
takes a
ahead.
lot of work though to keep that momentum up.
Yes, I was gonna mention. I mean, that goes hand in hand with the consistency, and I'm sure, and I know because I see Sarah going live at the same time all the time, and you share her out, and the whole rhythm it continues, and people see it and they know, okay, I can trust that person's gonna be there for me. So that makes a
Right.
big difference. That's great.
Bro, my world comes back to normal tomorrow when Sarah gets home. So I'm just waiting for
Aww.
that.
What time is her flight?
She should be back here probably around noon my time. Well,
Oh,
your
that's great.
time too.
Yeah, our time, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah, I
that's
keep forgetting
good.
that.
Yeah.
Well, we are coming up close to the end of the hour here. I don't really know too much that I have to point out to anybody. I don't know if anybody has anything they'd like to talk about. June, how are you doing over there? Did you have anything you had on your mind? You're the only one I didn't really call out on, but you had a lot of dogs barking. Oh, you're muted still, hon. Oh.
Nobody's hearing me. I'm dancing. I'm peachy.
Okay.
Yep, we're getting our first rain tomorrow. So I won't be doing Papa on Saturday, but I might go ahead and Sunday. I don't want to do it in the rain because that's when we rain, we rain.
There you go.
But yeah, I'm fine. I'm doing good.
Okay.
I'm enjoying myself.
Howling forever, ever.
Then does anybody have any objections to me just go ahead and saying a prayer and we ending it shorter tonight? You guys are all okay with that? All right, then. Well, since we're all doing well, I just ask you, Lord, to please bless and take care of us over this weekend, Lord. Please help us keep positive, help us keep our energy going, help us, stay focused, help us grow, help us dream, help us live. And we just thank you for all the things that you do for us. In Jesus' name.